Hi guys, another video. Again, like I said, I got quite a few decks for Christmas, a couple just after and one before, so I'm hoping to get all of them done whilst I can, so the house is quiet, so we'll do them now. This was a deck that my friend brought for me for Christmas. Sorry, I'm just aware of how bad my hair looks today. Yeah, I'm being shallow. I showered and it's all fuzzy. But anyway, back to the tarot deck. My friend says, you want one for Christmas because she knows I collect them, and I was like, yes please. She's like, what do you want? I was like, well, it's got to be the Raven Prophecy, hasn't it? Oh yeah. So this is the book that comes with it. The box, where's the box? It's over there. It's just a crappy box, to be fair. Again, you'd think I'd get rid of it, but no. So this book is fabulous. She is a writer. I believe there's a series that she does. I'm not clued up on it. I don't, in a nice way, I don't want to know. Oh frick a duck. You know, I want to take this as a tarot deck. This, you know, that's all I want. I'm not, but you can tell that she's a writer. She's beautiful. She reminds me, not in the same style, but of Stephanie Puman Lord. The way she writes is just, it's nice. You can see the creativity there. I'm not having to go at any of the people that write their books. I'm just saying. What really made me laugh in this is that she's discussing what belongs to, like, the suits, what they stand for, and she's put the cup suits is generally concerned with relationships and is associated with water. It is the feels suit. And I just love that's the feels suit. So yeah, it's a good book. I haven't read all the way through it. I've actually stopped reading it because I want to do some work with it myself. So I don't really want to know what she's thinking. So, but yeah, you get, it's a good chunky book. It takes you all the way up to the last page with the descriptions at the beginning. You know, how to do a reading, about the theme, introduction. Just having a look at some spreads. Yeah, I think there's 2 spreads here. 3 card. Oh, 3. There's only 1 picture though. The nitty gritties. Freaking love that. So yeah, top stuff to Maggie. She knows what she's doing. It's a beautiful book. It really is. So I got this a couple of days after Christmas because I deliberately left it here. Sorry, you're just gonna see more and more of my room as I try to catch the light before it disappears. Oh. But yeah, so a couple of days after, and I had all the excitement of, you know, the Voyager and the deck that I got just before Christmas. So this was nice. It was nice to have for when I got back. So yeah, that was cool. So the Raven's Prophecy has been sleeping under my pillow. Oh my god, I feel like the Princess and the Pea. I know it's there, and I'm laying on my pillow. I'm like, oh, it's freaking painful. So it keeps shifting over, but it shouldn't hurt, but it does. So it's in a baggie. It fits in a baggie, so that's good. I love it. Scrumptious. The colours, the orange. I love the orange border. This is the backs. Again, probably not going to show you all the cards because after you've done like a couple of Oracle videos, you start realising, oh, 78 cards, that's a lot to show. So I'll give you a few, my thoughts, that sort of thing. So there's a few cards that I pulled, and I looked up her meanings, and it's just fabulous how you don't, oh, you probably do, but sometimes I don't quite twig to a message, and then when she explains it, you're like, oh my god, yeah, how did I not see that? So this is 2 of Cups, which I think is absolutely divine. Divine, that's the word. 10 of Coins. It's a bouquet of roses. The Moon, I think, is probably the best card in the deck, or at least one of them. It's fabulous. I just love the colours on the Raven. Raven is never truly black. The Hanged Man should, he's the Hanged Raven, surely, unless he is a man that was turned into a raven. Now, Seven of Cups, I absolutely love, and it reminds me so much of A Dark Screen. Thank you. It reminds me so much of the film Labyrinth, when all the goblins, it's a different film, when all the goblins are behind the mirror waiting for Sarah to say the magic words, because they're all just kind of clustered in there. It's fabulous, it is fabulous. So some of them are sparse in their decoration, but the message is so clear. Not in all of them, obviously, given what I just said, but you know. Five of Wands, I think, is fabulous. Blackened Hands, the Nine of Wands. Sorry, I like to have the whole card in my hand when I'm showing them. Ten of Wands. This is the one that I looked up in the books. I did a reading and it popped up. I was like, oh, not sure. So I had a look and I was like, oh yeah, obviously. So, see, and this is not a computer digital deck, and I love it. Oh, I did, oh sorry, slouchy mode. I did a review, I did an interview with this deck, and one of the questions I asked it was, did you want to work with other people? It said no. But I'm going to disregard that and just pretend it was having an off day because it wants to work with people. It's got no choice. So, Seven of Coins. It's gonna, I think, for me, because, I don't know, it's all there. But I think I'm gonna have to get used to it, you know? Temperance. The Devil. Strength. So, you know, before I bust this out to start reading for people, that's where I'm going to start going through it card by card, just to make sure I'm getting all of it. I mean, you know, obviously there's only so much when you do a spread, and, you know, your intuition flows and you're getting a feel for it and you can see it all. But I also like to do sometimes have backgrounds, you know, on the deck. Some I'm like, no, complete gut, let's just go. And then some are like, no, actually I want to understand this a bit more. Like my Tarot Roots of Asia, that one, you know, I could read with that one tomorrow, but I'd rather go through the deck and just kind of get a feel for certain things first. And that's the same with this one, I think. Lovers is gorgeous. I love that. You've got a trowel for the Knight of Coins. Dig deep. See, some things I'm a little... But then I suppose that's good. If you get so used to a deck, you know, you might not see something... Two of Swords is fabulous. You might not see something that you were overlooking. You know, I like that. Sorry, looking at the next card. How rude. You know, and I do like that, and it's good to change it up, I think, because obviously you can get used to a deck so much. I mean, for me, luckily it's not really a problem because I buy so many of them and I try to give them all a fair shout. But you know, I do like it. Each writer brings a different perspective. Each artist shows you a different side of things, and that's why I love having so many decks, because then you can just, you know, there's just so much goodness, so many pretties, you know. Although, you know, my Rider-Waite Smith, but that's not my fallback guy. I absolutely love those cards, and I will use them quite a lot in a reading, and that's okay. It really is. But you know, I've noticed lately that I'm like, you know, when I'm reading for people, I'm like, pull out the Rider-Waite. It's like, let's mix it up. You know, perhaps someone else has got something to say. You know, there's another message for this person that, you know, the Rider-Waite doesn't want to give. I don't know, I could just be talking shit. Chariot. So, I don't feel like I'm talking rubbish, but I don't want to come across as a waffler. Oh, I'm a waffler. That's fabulous. That's such a wonderful, wonderful message. Message? Well, yeah. Just a wonderful way of looking at it. This is good. Somehow some of these have ended up upside down. Four of Cups I think is just genius. It is the reflection of the ravens that... sorry. The reflection of the ravens that make it a 4. Just, wow, yeah, of course. 4 of Coins. I don't like the Fool that much, but I think that's the only card that I'm like, meh. But still, no disrespect to Maggie. She, yeah, yes, I looked down to make sure I had her name right. You know, I just don't like it as much. The Magician is probably shit hot. It's fabulous. Oh, the swears are coming out in this video. My apologies. Queen of Wands. Yeah. I love that. Although the King of Wands is alive. I've just started watching Hannibal season 1. If anyone's seen that. All these antlers. Freaking me out somewhat. Look. I absolutely love all the cards that have got the ravens in. I mean, they don't all have to have the ravens in, but this image, really. Oh. I've already texted my friend that bought me this deck for Christmas. I'm in love. I said, thank you so much. She's like, well, you chose it. I said, yeah, but you bought it, so. I think it means so much more when someone buys it for you. Doesn't mean you have to wait for someone to buy you a deck before you start reading tarot, you know. Don't listen to what my mum used to say. What does she know? But yeah, it's just all the ones that are gifted to me, traded with me, bought for... Oh, I'm so sorry, I've got really itchy back. For me, they always have just a little bit more specialness. Or if I've saved up and bought a deck, that's always a special deck, rather than me just having a flick through eBay going buy, buy, buy. And I have bought... Do you know, I've got 2 new decks on their way to me. I was hoping one of them would come today, but... No, I don't think we're going to have any luck. So one of them is Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, I can't wait. And I am someone that said, no, Oracle cards, they're not my bag. Yes, they are my bag. They're all my bags. I have to have all the Oracle. And I love that one. And I cannot wait. I've seen so many videos on it. Oh, and we're not talking about that right now, but I've got that one coming. And another one I can't pronounce, so we'll have to wait for that to arrive. This is the Tower, which is a bonfire. Everything's gone up in smoke. The Star, I mean, look at that. It's just, it is beautiful. And I look at that. Look. The woman is genius. There is, well, this one's rubbish to me. I don't like this one. But I do at the same time. I'm going to reserve judgment on that card. This is the cutest thing ever. What do you say? She's really captured how a raven would behave. Or a crow. I know that they're different birds, but I'm just saying there's crows outside my house all the time because there's a lady that feeds them out on the green. And they're constantly like that. So it just reminds me of that. 3 of Swords, I think this is just... amazing. You know, we get used to seeing the 3 of Swords in its usual imagery. Look at this. If I could speak to Maggie, I would tell her that she is fantastic, and she's definitely opened my eyes to some new ways of looking at it. And for me, as I use tarot not only to read for people, but use it as a way of growth for myself. Because we can always be a better version of ourselves. And I don't know why I did that. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude. But yeah, we can always be a better version of ourselves. And she's really got some doors going here for me. So yeah, I'm falling in love all over again with this deck. Not that I fell out of love with it, but oh yes, this deck loves me, and I love it. Alright, I don't know if it loves me, I can't talk, it's a piece of paper. It's a piece of card. This, for me, is just stunning. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Wheel of Fortune, yeah! Yeah, you can so see the seasons there, the changing, yeah. The Empress, she's gone for the woods. Fabulous. There's kind of like a pulsating heat coming from behind the trees, which is wonderful. And I'll leave it with the Ace of Wands. Oh, seriously, if you're considering buying this deck, get it. Just get it. If you don't like it, then of course feel free to sell it. I could always go for another copy. No, I'm just kidding. You know, obviously don't take my word for it, because there's a lot of people out there that say, oh, you need this deck, buy this deck, because they love it. But they don't always, you know, you don't always love them. But I love this deck, and if you're looking for something, you know, a bit different, I think, you know, this is a good deck for different. Oh, I might have to send Maggie an email. I don't even know if she reads her own emails, but I just want to say thank you. Anyway, this has been a real soppy video for me. I don't normally get really soppy over videos, especially over cards. The power lies within. But yeah, oh, not that you care, but the lady, my friend that bought me that, her daughter bought me this necklace that I'm wearing. She's 7 years old, right? She doesn't know anything that I do. She doesn't know the path that I walk, but she went into a shop with her mum, and her mum said, pick a necklace for her. So she's like, how about this one? And her daughter said, no, this one. See if you can see it. It's the tree of life. And all the branches have got tiny little diamond stones on the end. I don't know if it's real diamond. I shouldn't imagine it's real diamond. I'd hope not. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but so it's just perfect pairing. What a wonderful friend. And her mini version. Anyway, guys, I've definitely waffled. How long are we waffling? Oh, 15. That's not too shabby. Yeah, one more video, and then I'm hoping to do a couple more different videos that aren't showing you decks. Yes, I am a broken record, but today, if the light stays... Anyway, I'm going to shoot. Till next time.